Okay. All right. Use your own Chansey. Or, let's see here. Build your own Chansey. Or use a sample team. Winner gets a special prize. Also, by the way, streaming this tournament and bug reports later. All right, let's get everything in there. Good evening, Anthony Khan? I don't know how to say that. Mish, indeed Mish. All right. Hopefully my audio levels are good. Let me know if my stuff... Anthony Keen, okay. Let me know if my audio levels are good, if you can hear me clearly enough, if the music's not overbearing. Make sure that, you know, I always want to make sure that my my music isn't too loud. But yeah, we got a Chansey Clash tour to start things off. And I've got quite a few bug reports that I need to go through. Just some recent ones as well. In addition to ones that I haven't caught up yet since Hawaii. So we got quite a few we need to go through. Did I see that the global challenge page I updated? Yes, I did. I was actually going to add regf on the stream if it wasn't updated, but yeah, I saw that it was corrected. So that's good. So, I'll wait for the tournament to get started. Oh, it looks like I'm facing Imperial round one. Imperial is, I think, a global voice. Yeah, they're a global voice. I'll just use Copycat. I'll use my standard. Uh-oh. Is this a counter team? It is. Yep. GG. Alright, well that was fast. I must have played them before. I couldn't remember if I had or not. Alright, someone else is guaranteed to win the special prize, I guess, now. Dude, I lost in like 3 seconds. What the heck? That's not fair. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll continue to watch people as we go along. Let's just pick whoever who's the farthest along right now. Not really a clear one. Sheep Liver is a mod, so we can look at Sheep Liver's game. Got Chansey versus Chansey. Looks like it's pretty standard. No, it's not standard. There's no Rocky Helmet, or there's no protective, or there's like protective pads on the Chansey. Power Up Punch Rest, that's not gonna be super good because you just get Growl cycled. Oh, but the Chansey's actually Sleep Talk, which it didn't click turn 1 for some reason, but... And then they click Sleep Talk when they woke up, so I don't think they know how Sleep Talk works. Oh, it also has Copycat. Okay. That's interesting. So if you have Copycat enough for rests, you could reverse PP stall that, but I don't think that's going to be good enough because Growl has so much PP, so you're not ever going to be able to break it. Hello, Turtwigs of Throws. All right, looks like we're caught up here. We'll go ahead and we'll pause it, and we'll take a look at some mechanics before we move along. So we got a couple that were marked off as bugs. Someone posted an entire replay in their thing here. Oh my gosh. Poison Puppeteer didn't stack with Malignant Chain Leg should out. I don't see any other abilities in the restricted list. Okay, so they've literally posted like this whole long like log. And it's shared power, so yeah, thankfully somebody corrected this already. Because I hate shared power. We had the other bug as well. Pokemon with Libero or Protean that use Curse and turn into a ghost type will curse themselves. That's literally, yeah, that's normal. I mean, it's not normal, but it's like known, right? Go curse yourself. What is this? Nice, nice Dark Void Greninja there in the bottom right. But yeah, this is a funny little interaction. I like this interaction. So you use Curse. This thing has Natural Gift for some reason. Yeah, and then you curse, but you're cursing yourself. So it's like, it's kind of funny. Anyway. Yep, that is correct. All right, let's oh, we got a GG, so we'll see who won this one. A missed Toxic, followed up by a hit Toxic. All right. I don't see how Say Karma's going to win this. They would have to, like, power-up punch to +6, and, like, that's just not killing anytime soon. And you can always growl. So I just don't see how that's going to work. And they also missed a copycat opportunity to do Toxic. Oh, they've got Uproar. So yeah, this is super over. Uproar will end this. Who's winning Chansey Clash? Not me. I got eliminated in the first 3 turns of round 1. All right. Looks like, yep, pretty straightforward win for Sheep Liver there. Let's watch another game for Sheep Liver. That was a pretty interesting one. Let's skip the first turn and see. Let's see what's going on here. Imperial brought a counter team, Skyman. It looks like we've got a pretty standard Uproar Chansey versus Body Slam version going on here. Really lucky that there's no paralysis at all there. It means that Uproar will basically like just end this game right now. Because yeah, that'll do enough chip. Wow, they didn't get a single Body Slam para. Very unlucky. Body Slam is 60% paralyzed, so very statistically important. So that was Sheepler winning another one. We got another one here. Oh, we're running in at the start of the game. Let's also take a look at the bracket. So in the top 8, we have Golf D versus Sheep Liver. And then we have Spy Corgi versus Uwu 1v1. Then this side of the bracket, we've got Toxicity in the Bunges versus RW Chaos 722. And then we've got some other folks down here. Did Imperial immediately lose? Yes, Imperial immediately lost after beating me. Of course. Classic. What determines which Chansey takes Toxic damage? That's a very good question. The order that all end-of-turn effects occur in is speed order. So, like, whichever Pokemon takes sand damage first is determined by speed. Whichever Pokemon heals from grassy terrain first is determined by speed. Whichever Pokemon takes poison damage first is determined by speed. So, a faster Chansey will faint to Toxic before a slower Chansey would. My set is actually specifically crafted for versus the Toxic Uproar set to be slower than the max speed ones. So that way I don't fall prey to that. Because you don't want to, like... Because, yeah, if you're both toxic and you both would die, it's the faster one that will die first. And whoever dies last wins the game. So you prefer to be slower. Same thing also happens with, like, Parashon and stuff. He didn't lose, he did slash leave. Real? Oh my gosh, he did! What's up with that? Hello? What is this? Wait a minute. Alright. Imperial. I just now realized you left the tour. Alright guys, how should I punish Imperial for this? I think I should punish Imperial. I think that's a good idea. What do you guys think? Do you think I should punish Imperial? DDoS? DDoS? Real? You want me to take out his internet connection, huh? Uwu ban? Uwu ban? We could do an Uwu ban. That'd be one way of doing it as well. Both of those are pretty harsh though, I think. DDoS, we got two people in my live stream want me to DDoS you now, Imperial. What do you think about this? All right. Let's say okay. Looks like Sheep Liver in beating Spy Corgi is now in finals guaranteed, and we've got the other top 4 set coming up. Let's get a live DDoS session on stream DaWoblefet. All right. Oh, looks like this game is pretty over. Not necessarily. Well, they tried to rest in Uproar. So, yeah, you can't do that. Alright. I am currently live, Imperial. Let me link. Alright. Time to tune in. Yeah, I know. So we've got Starry Sky versus RW Chaos. Pretty straightforward game here. RW Chaos is not using Toxic. You have to use Toxic in this, or else you can just power up punch forever, and eventually you'll have to heal. So this has to be Toxic, and they're not going for Toxic, so they're likely going to be losing. And it looks like somebody did lose. Yep, they did lose. All right, that set should not be losing in that one, but all right. Okay, I gotta remember, guys. Winner of this tour wins the special prize. All right, so we got Sheep Liver versus Starry Sky. I believe Sheep Liver has been using a pretty standard Growl Toxic Uproar set, while Starry Sky, I'm not so sure. Oh, I believe they were using the power-up punch body slam stuff. So it looks like we got a Toxic to start off from Sheep Liver. Likely this will be followed up with some Growls until the Chansey is required to rest. And then Sheep Liver can react. However, I forgot this is the Uproar Chansey set, so you can actually just, you can just Uproar now if you wanted to. And that is likely to work out well for you. You can also wait a turn or two, try to bluff that you aren't Uproar, lower the attack a little bit. Looks like that's Sheep Liver's aim. We've got some more Growls going on. This isn't a good sign for Starry Sky. You can't be, you can't be clicking your power-up punches that fast. Yeah, there's the Uproar. Yep, the rest was stopped by the Uproar, and now it's too late. Chansey cannot out-damage this at this point. So, yep, GG's. So it looks like Sheep Liver wins. So I can say, congratulations to Sheep Liver for winning the special prize. All right. Now, I have to also think of what a special prize, a good special prize would be for Sheep Liver. because they're a mod, so they could do most of the commands that I normally do for winning the special prize. Do you get a special prize for being? Of course not. Of course not, Imperial. Let's see here. What do I want to give this sheep liver? Sheep liver, I think, also has a custom avatar as well, right? Is that custom? No, it's not custom. Well, it is. It is custom. It's is it 2 lemons? Let's see here. I gotta think of something good. I mean, it is a custom avatar. It's custom made. It's one of those that was made. I believe that's a Kyle Dove avatar. I can never really tell the avatar owners just based on the stuff, but give sheep liver a lemon, a pat on the back. So I can't use. Let's see here. A pat on the back. I'm asking my chat, what the prize should be. Sheep liver. Give sheep liver a sheep liver. Oh, that's a good idea. I could do that. I don't really know what that would amount to, though. I don't think you guys have any really good ideas. So instead, I think I'm going to do a typical prize. Alright, sheep liver. They couldn't come up with any good prizes. So I'll do my usual. Name your favorite Pokemon. And I'll Dynamax it here. Oh, here, not first. Here in chat. Are you sheep liver, Swinky Kong, or the real apple juice? These people are saying, they're like, oh yeah, my favorite Pokemon. Why are you saying what your favorite Pokemon is? Not you guys. Sheep liver. Sheep liver won a special prize. Not you. Why is everyone saying this? It's like, oh, come on. Sheep liver. Sheep liver. Sheep liver. Oh, there I go. Good pick. See, that's a problem, is that they can already do the special prize, so. Man, what about alright, you know what? Alright, what else did you want? Alright? Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to give you, like. I like almost all the mod commands. I mean, I could do admin commands, but like, yeah, I am reading my stream chat, Imperial. I can see it. A prize should be demotion. I'm not gonna demote somebody. I'm not gonna demote somebody. No joke punishments. That's a rule. You can't do joke punishments. They get mad at you. The admins get mad at you if you do a joke punishment. Anyway, we have quite a few bug reports that we need to catch up on. We got a few here, and I'm hoping to get to some of the older ones too. So we'll see how many of them that we get through today. Drop a .cloud in the chat. That's a good idea. That's a general good thing to do. Yeah, so we'll do .cloud. You can appreciate this too, sheep liver. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right. Do you guys know about Applaud the Claude? Let me show you Applaud the Claude. I really like this video. This is a very good video. I wish I had a face cam. You could see me jamming out to this. I like the little head roll. This is like a good one to dance to. Do I listen to music? I absolutely do. In fact, we were just listening to some music from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And we'll continue to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and look at this bug report. For unsure, for some reason, when I try pausing a battle, it doesn't work. But when I do it other times, it works. IDK, what is with it? Yes! I can replicate it! I don't know how, actually! What? 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 What is this? What kind of... Oh yeah, I can replicate it! But I don't know how to replicate it, actually. Wonderful! Alright. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna need more detail on how to actually replicate it. I'm marking this as unsure. Since they posted it today, I'll give them a chance to reply. There we go. We got Sparksplay next. Sparksplay is a staff member, so they should know better. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here. With 2D sprites and animations disabled, if I'm watching a live game and I go back a few turns with the previous turn button to watch from a few turns back, the flow gets interrupted whenever a new turn happens in the live game, and I jump back to the latest turn. Okay. Have a live game open where a turn happens every 5 to 10 seconds. Go back a few turns where the game is going to watch from there. Watch another turn. Viewers jump to the latest turn. Okay. And animations disabled. I think that's normal, actually. I think that's normal behavior for animations disabled. It always, like, sends you to the latest turn. Because animations disabled is, like... Like, it just skips the turn outright. So, yeah, I mean, I can test this. Do I have 2 volunteers who can, help with this on Showdown Chat? If you could just do a battle. Like, just do a random battle, and I'll just, watch along with the same settings. What are the odds of a Gen 3 doubles glitch being fixed? I mean, 100%. If it's a glitch that, you know, should be fixed, then it will be fixed. I can't guarantee when it will be fixed, but, like, it should be fixed. Yeah, if it's like, a mechanics difference. What have you been using in Reg H so far? I am streaming. And also, I have not played a single game of Reg H. Alright, anyway. So we got Imperial. Anyone else down to help? Skyman, oh, there we go. It looks like we got a battle. Alright, Skyman. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn on disable animations. Alright, so you guys just click through some turns. Yeah, you see how it, like, instantly updated? It just went. So I'll let you guys like catch up like several turns in advance. Rest. This is a pretty bad Regigiga set that you got here, Skyman. Oh, it's Sleep Talk. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You know, I feel like Regigiga shouldn't have slow start anymore. I feel like if you just allowed it like as just legal Regigigas, it would just work. Yeah, these are good avatars. I'm in general not a huge fan of like Avatar plus Pokemon. I prefer just trainer avatars. I think they're a little bit more interesting. Like mine. Mine is just a trainer avatar. Alright, I'll let them go ahead for a few more turns. No, mine is not a Pokemon. There is no Pokemon that is a Wobblefet. Mine is a trainer. It just looks like a Pokemon. Alright. I think this is enough turns for me to go back. Oh, it like turns the animations on. And then it just immediately skips ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess. I mean, animations are supposed to be disabled, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see this as a bug. Yeah, this doesn't really seem like a bug to me. Oh, you're invested in the Ranbats? Okay, well, we'll pause it here. I'll turn animations back on. There we go. And I'll reply over here. I'm like, this doesn't seem like a bug to me. When animations are disabled, the battle is supposed to jump to the latest immediately. There's no animations to play. The turn is just immediately plays out. When you the disabled. So if you want to rewatch a battle, you should have animations on. Rewatch turns in a live battle, you should have animations on. Or else scroll back in chat, just like how, and read the log, which is what you'd be doing anyways with animations off. So I'm going to call this not a bug, but I will label it. Animations off and previous when spectating live battles. Spectating past turns of live battles. Alright. Alright, let's see how our turns are playing out right now. Alright. So Imperial is currently up by one Pokemon, but has revealed a lot more Pokemon. Looks like double spikes are going up in exchange for Ironhead from Delibird. All 3 layers are going up. Imperial doesn't clearly... I mean, I think Empoleon does get defogged, but I don't know if it runs it in Ranbats. Latias. Sometimes this doesn't run Recover. It probably does, though, here, given that Skyman is willing to set up on it. Yep, there's the Recover. However, this Ironhead is doing 34%, so it's going to require several Recovers to out-heal, and Psyshock is going to do very little as well. Yeah, it's a quad resist after all. The Bronzong also has Rest, so not likely to break through it very quickly. The Latias could go for Calm Minds and try set up, but looks like we're kind of in a little stalemate here. Skyman's already set up with this Latias. It'd be very difficult to get it going again at lower HP, so it looks like Skyman's just kind of committing to this. Not going for the Calm Minds, though. It's unlikely that they're going to be able to break this Bronzong at all if they don't get Calm Minds up. Like, these intermediate Psyshocks are doing just such low damage. You've got to boost your special attack, I think. Perhaps, though, they were saying, like, I wouldn't be able to get this off anyway. I don't have enough recover PP to be able to do that. So, let's see what happens here. Just a throwaway Draco. 48, that's going to keep the Bronzong very low, and there's no counter rest in response. So, this Bronzong should be easy pickings. So, Lugia. The Lugia also has Calm Mind. Empoleon came in without taking hazard damage, takes its Terra Flying from earlier. A Yawn is going to put the Lugia in a difficult position. Yeah, forced to switch here to the Glacier. Two healthy legendaries in the back. Looks like Glacier is slower than the Bronzong as well. Not wanting to take another Iron Head, switches to Lugia. Lugia will be able to easily hit that off, though. Glalie has heavy-duty boots, so these spikes are doing very little overall. And it looks like we've caught up to the current turn. Imperial is winning pretty clearly, I think, having 5 Pokemon here. This Glalie is also going to be really hard to break through. Skyman does very little offensive pressure currently. Only the Glastrier can really do big damage. Looks like Bronzong could be a sack, though. Not on a close combat, so that's pretty favorable. Looks like Glastrier is probably going to get some more trades in. Skyman hoping that the Spikes damage will offset some of this, but I don't think so. Iron Valiant probably has a Flying type attack and can probably knock out Glastrier. I'd imagine close combat can do it. Glastrier is a significantly higher level than Iron Valiant, but I believe in Glastrier. I don't know if there's been Terrestrialization from Skyman yet. If there has not been Terrestrialization yet, this would probably be a good opportunity to go for it if it has a type that can be neutral to fighting. But maybe you want to save it for Lugia. So Lugia can potentially take on the Glalie. Looks like there's just a Spirit Break, so kind of a mid-ground play. Going to cost the Iron Valiant in exchange for some damage on the Glacier. Looks like Lapras is the last Pokemon. Lapras matches up pretty well into Lugia as well. But I'm not all that confident that Lapras can knock out Glacier at 39%. Especially if it doesn't have Hydro Pump. I'd be shocked if it can do enough damage to actually pick up the KO here. Glacier also has 2 attack boosts. If it gets another attack off into Lapras, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a knockout. I'm not sure if it's close combat or not. We saw Icicle Crash Heavy Slam. The last set could be high horsepower. Looks like there's a critical hit, though. Any hopes that that attack would have not KO'd is now basically dashed. Glalie comes in. Glalie is faster than this Lugia, so it can taunt the Lugia to prevent it from going for more attacks. Looks like the Hydro Pump didn't matter according to Imperial's damage calc. Let's see if an Aeroblast crit will matter, though. Oh, yeah, it definitely is going to need something. The Glalie's probably not going to do much damage in return. An Ice-type attack into a boosted Lugia isn't going to do a ton, but 34 is pretty devastating when you're faster as well. Looks like they are giving up... Well, they would have given up Glalie if it hadn't been a freeze. I think switching out the Glalie may have been a little bit of a smarter move, but... so you could get a taunt later, but maybe just attacking is the best play because you can have that happen. So, all right, thank you Imperial and Skyman, for doing that. We get to continue to move along to our next bug report. Our next bug report we have is a Team Builder bug report. For some reason, Miraidon's attack IVs seem automatically set at 31, regardless of it has a special physical attack or not. All our Pokemon attack IVs are set at 0. As soon as there's one attack and no attack at physical. I build for balanced Hackmons in case that changes anything. Yeah, that's the bug there. I assume the validator is correct. Let's verify that. So let's go to pure Hackmons. Because in-game you can only get a Miraidon with 31 attack IVs. But let's look at balanced Hackmons. Let's look at Miraidon. Yeah, it does by default start with this. Electro Drift, Draco Meteor. What's the other, I don't know, Volt Switch. Calm Mind, sure. Yeah, it recommends all 31s across the board. I assume Greninja will have the same problem if you do Greninja Ash. And then if I give it item, I don't know, choice specs. Actually, no, I think they run like, that doesn't really matter what they run, but we just give it, like, these wouldn't be sets you would run in, oh, not waterfall, water shuriken, then dark pulse, and then hydro pump, and then, sure, hydro cannon, why not, and then hydro pump. It recommends all 31s across the board as well, but I assume if I do a regular or special attack, or, like, I don't know, Alakazam, and I do Psychic, and Calm Mind, and Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast. Yeah, it recommends 0 there. Yep, so I think that is correct. So this is a team builder bug. This is recommended attack IVs with Miraidon, Ash Greninja in Hackmon's formats. Yep, so Karthik is correct on that one. Let's check these. Yeah, nothing big there. Alright, let's move on to our next one. What type of... oh, another full screen ad. There we go, perfect. I'm going to move this one into the other thread where we have large ads. There we go. So they produced this on look at this, it's interesting. Look at that. It like comes up with this thing that says Google Vignette. It's interesting. I wonder you've been getting those? Oh, I want people to report these because I need to see multiple examples of these. I don't know if Zarel is intending for this to happen. But yeah, we need like I prefer lots of screenshots of these. But yeah, I have like my ads. I have ad block enabled, so I don't see any of that stuff. All right. Yeah, get lots of screenshots. I would prefer it, and then yeah, just toss them in this thread here if you have a Smoke On account. People were saying about them in Discord channel as well. Yeah, I want as many of these as we can get. So that way Zarel can complain to the ad provider. Assuming this is not intended. I actually don't know. The ad stuff is completely outside of like everybody but Zarel's control. Outside of like removing all ads altogether, which we're not going to do. How many people actually work on bug reports? Lots of people actually fix bugs. I'm the primary admin who does triage, which is what you're seeing here, where I go through and I mark things off as bugs and I organize them. And like what I'll do is I'll PM different folks that I know work on different sections of the code base and say, hey, this is a bug with something that was recently pointed out. Can you take a look at this? But I'm primarily the one who organizes these. So let's go ahead and look at this next one. It's a mechanics bug. All right. Destiny Bond is shown as active even if the user gets KO'd by Pursuit while trying to switch out. I'm unable to verify if Switch Pursuit is supposed to ignore Destiny Bond on cartridge, but it seems counterintuitive to me. Pursuit gets elevated. The Snow action is taken. So it looks like we've got an example here by Illugio. Illugio's been posting really nice stuff lately with things. I need to like check to see if they've been doing things on the bug reports threads as well, because, or excuse me, not on the bug reports threads, on the Battle Mechanics research threads, because they've been posting really nice stuff here. Let's take a look at what they've got here. Okay. So do Pursuit. Got a fun bug as oh perfect, yes. After I look at this one, you can tell me about the bug. Actually, this is a pretty good bug right here. I like this bug. This is a pretty good bug. So then Shedinja switching to the Grip Claw Halucha. Pursuit. That makes sense to me. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, it didn't faint. Oh. Huh. Okay, that actually is not what I expected to happen. I expected it to faint. Well, I mean, of course, this guy didn't actually include a replay. Let's go ahead though. We can test this. I'll grab a poke. Let's do Gen 7 OU, and then I'll grab Shudinja. Could somebody battle me with what's it called? A Pokemon with Pursuit in Gen 7 OU? Yeah, that'd be fine. Yep. Alright, I'll do Destiny Bond. Oh, Destiny Bond is illegal on Shudinja. They just did Shudinja for convenience sake. I'll just do a level 1 Pokemon with Destiny Bond. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Honedge gets it. Alright. Alright, and then I'll go into another Pokemon. Doesn't really matter what it is. Alright. Alright, we got a couple people who are ready for this. I'll go with Magical Archer for this one, since their name is higher on the list. Alright, so let me use, I don't know. So I will use Destiny Bond turn 1. And then you can, then I will switch, and then you can use Pursuit. You have to not do that turn 1. Because I die. So you need like a filler move. I guess I can put a Focus Sash on it as well. But I'm just gonna have a filler. So if you got like, if you can just put Sleep Talk on that, Umbreon, that'll work just fine. There we go. All right. Perfect. All right, Destiny Bond. So now I'll switch. Now you can use Pursuit. Okay. This is exactly what Showdown does! And this appears to be Showdown's behavior. So this is not a bug. I'm going to say, thanks for the cart footage, Luzio. That's very convenient. I didn't have to go on my way to test that myself. Alright, not a bug! Pursuit and Destiny Bond. That's actually interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised that doesn't happen. I guess switching like removes the Destiny Bond volatile, which I mean that makes sense, but like the Pokemon hasn't left the field yet. Like I assume if you like pursue a Pokemon that like was skill swapped Rough Skin or something, like, you still take the Rough Skin damage. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but... I mean, this one isn't the bug. So, Showdown at least got that one right. Alright, let's take a look at some things. Alright, let's hear. Is there a thread for questions about SV battle mechanics for people to test this? There is. This is the battle mechanics research thread. It is linked in my description of this video. It's always linked in my descriptions of mechanics videos. The Sword and Shield, or Scarlet and Violet, not Sword and Shield, Battle Mechanics Research Thread. And there's like 55 pages of this. And people will ask questions, and people will respond to questions. And people will ask very annoying questions, and some of the people will ask very good questions. It just kind of depends. Kind of hit or miss. But it's a lot of really useful information in here. This is, I think, probably one of the most authoritative sources you can find for mechanics information. Because there's a ton of stuff in here that Showdown doesn't implement. So yeah, we gone through that. Isn't it the same thing for the Hattering Clear Amulet stuff? You can't swap and reflect at the same time. That is not the same. No. So Clear Amulet, that interaction for Clear Amulet and Magic Bounce just happens first. So there's like, just Clear Amulet just doesn't come up because Magic Bounce triggered sooner. So there's nothing there. That's not analogous to what Pursuit is doing with switching. So, yeah. No, it's not related. No, that's related to the move. That's related to the move being successful. Related to how the effective parting shot works. It's not related to switching per se. The same thing would happen if you use Growl into a Pokemon with Magic Bounce that held a Clear Amulet. The Growl would get bounced, and then you would still you would bounce the Growl. You wouldn't lower the attack. So it's not anything to do with switching itself. Parting shot just happens to be a common move in VGC. Yeah, that's what I was referring to as well, Magical Archer. You wonder if the Destiny Bond interaction is the same if a Pokemon charging a Focus Punch is KO'd after Destiny Bond the previous turn. I think... I could be sneaky and look up the Gen 7 stuff on the side. It must get rid of that volatile very early. Because I assume, if you, what's something early? If you, take a sleep turn, I know that gets rid of Destiny Bond. I don't know if, being stuck in the middle of Skydrop persists Destiny Bond. Because Destiny Bond doesn't wear off at the end of the turn. It wears off when your Pokemon moves. So I would be willing to bet that Skydrop could extend Destiny Bond, but I don't think Focus Punch could, because Focus Punch is doing something. And, that does something after, sleep happens. So I don't think that would be the case. Yeah, you might check the Sun and Moon Battle Mechanics Research thread, and there might be something in there that could be useful. Alright. What about a Thaw attempt? Thaw and Sleep happen at the same level. I think Sleep technically happens first. You can't have Pokemon Sleep and Frozen, but I think the Sleep check happens first. But yeah. Hello, Willy Wobbs. Hey, that's a nice name. Alright, let's go ahead and move along to our next bug report that hasn't been reviewed yet. From Lugio. So Lugio's been posting some good stuff, so let's hear. Using Overpay bypasses mod chat, even if you normally would not have the ability to chat in the room. Well, I believe that was fixed recently by Karthik. Which is a big shame, by the way. Why would you want to prevent people from using Overpay? Let's see here. When was this reported? This was reported on August the 28th. So anything after August the 28th is fair game. We're looking at that. 26th. September 1st. Let's see if this was not added in there. I don't think that's been fixed yet. Yeah, I thought this was fixed. Maybe it's in one of his open PRs? No? I'll go ahead and I'll merge this as well. I've been merging most of Karthik's auction PRs without even thinking. I just kind of trust Karthik. He does a fairly good job at keeping stuff clean. Alright. But... yeah, I could have swore this was fixed recently. Let me look for Overpay. Yeah, it was. Call check chat for Overpay. Yeah, must have just been merged in there with that. I guess we can check, though. Let me see. Let me just start my local server. Let's see here. Node, Pokemon Showdown. And then I'll test to see if the auction is still live or not. Or if it's still possible to do that in an auction. Oh, I need to do a new incognito. Alright. Auction. Create. I think, yeah, I can just do that. And then if I do, like, mod chat, this. And then I do blah, 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 blah. And then I do hi, I can't chat. And if I do /overpay, I still cannot chat. So I think this was fixed. It must have been fixed. Because I can't do it here. But if I turn off mod chat, and I do /overpay now it works. So that's, yeah, it must have been fixed. So here, fixed by Karthik, and this. All right, this is done. This was overpay, respecting mod chat. All right. You love to see that one. Yeah, I know, Future Sight and a Terra Shell. I know, I've posted about this before, so I'll actually take a look at that one later, because I know we handled that on cartridge. I'm pretty sure we did. I mean, let's actually look at this. Okay, what is the bug? Blank screen. I couldn't find a link to our game. Also happens with Doom Desire. I think this is just a duplicate. I'm pretty sure this is just a duplicate. Let me look for Terra Shell. Future, yeah, this is just a duplicate of this. Yeah, it's a duplicate. Duplicate of... Because it's a very weird bug as well. Duplicate. I think they reported this. I think they changed the title themselves. I don't really care much when people do that, but at least I can still see when like things are new by just refreshing here. All right. You're supposed to buy it freely knowing it's a bug in the VGC room. There are some nice abusable bugs that you could use for a second. That broke battle chat altogether, which was very funny. Well, let's go ahead and move on to another one, an unsure bug report. When I am putting my cursor on my Pokemons on the left below the moves, or in the moves, or even when I am putting my cursor on the Pokemons on the field, mine like opponents' ones, I have absolutely no information. I can't see the items, the EVs, IVs, the moves of the Pokemons that are not on the field. Aside from that, I have no access to styles. Yeah, there's not enough information here for us to do anything. And they also haven't logged in a little while, so I'm just going to put... there's not enough information for us to help you here. It does sound like a caching thing. Try doing Control plus F5 or Google how to hard refresh a page in your particular browser. All right. All right. Nothing too big there. This is the Mochi Mochi one. Alright, we got another one for Mechanics by Floral Barrel. If Ditto is switched in at the end of a turn via a pivoting move in which the opponent has changed its type with the move Roost, not Burn Up or Double Shock, Ditto will display as a single type with no flying type. They used IE instead of EG. i.e. Dark type Mandibuzz, normal type Corvisquire. It will remain a pure type until it is switched out. Roost doesn't set this type display. And they used National Dex Draft to test this. Also, I don't think this is correct either. From what Bulbapedia is saying. It says transform copies any change to the target's type. It also copies types added by Forest Curse or Trick or Treat. The target has no primary types, not counting added types. Due to Roost, the transformation's primary type will be normal. But, like, I mean, that's correct for the Corvisquire, but not for the Mandibuzz, I don't think. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. So they switch into Ditto, which reports as pure Dark type. And they did absolutely nothing, by the way, to demonstrate that it's pure Dark type, and not just a visual glitch. They're not even using Roost. Oh, okay, there you go. There they go. Okay. It doesn't print the hint, which is kind of funny. And they're doing the same thing here with Corvisquire. Want to test it out? I'm pretty sure I have tested this before. I mean, they're like trying to demonstrate it's not stab, but I mean, that's very annoying to go through and like actually calc. What they should be doing is they should be doing like they did earlier with Earthquake. Showing that it's not that. I mean, so I think this is still a bug because it's reporting as the wrong type for Mandibuzz. Hello, Starry Derp. Right? I mean, this is still a bug because it's reporting as not flying. Like Showdown is reporting as not flying type when it should be a flying type. So I'm pretty sure this is something they're correct. Also, this music is really getting on my nerves. All right, let's go ahead and I'm like 90% sure I've tested this before. It's Ludicolo Blue, the official unofficial bug tester. Well, excellent. Glad to have you on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it is a display bug. I think they're reporting the it's very obnoxious they did this in National Dex. So they did Roost. Yeah, it's being reported as normal type. Yeah, the question is it really normal type or not? No, it's... Okay, so Showdown is saying that is a flying type still. So, yeah, that's definitely... It's definitely one of two things. It's either a visual glitch or it's an actual glitch. Now, let's see here. How would I test this? I mean, I guess I could just test to see if it happens at the end of the turn or not, because that's basically what this fellow is testing. So I can just do that. So that's not really too complicated to test. Do you think it explains the interaction with a Transform Mon Mega Evolving after it transforms? No. That's different. That interaction is separate. I actually don't know how it works in the modern games, because, well, there's no Mega Evolution in modern games, obviously, but in Gen 7, if you Mega Evolved while you're transformed, it didn't, like, untransform you. But that's, like, how it works in-game. At least the last time I checked, that's how it worked in-game. And I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't. Yeah, it's resisted. Yeah, because it's saying it's flying type, which makes sense to me. Like, I think that part's correct. I think it's just Showdown copying the wrong type. Like, Showdown is, like, sending along with the transform information what the Pokemon's, like, true type is at the time, instead of what the Pokemon's actual type is. So we need to test that, basically. So let's go ahead and get our Switch up. Yeah, I mean, like, if you have cartridge footage and Gen 7 demonstrating otherwise, Starry Derp, I'd be happy to take a look at it in the Showdown behavior, but I'm, like, pretty sure the Showdown behavior is correct. Alright. It's switching time. Switches all over the place. Me when I play any stall format. Okay, let's see here. So I need a slow Pokemon with Transform, and I need a pure normal with Roost. See, I'm like 90% sure I've tested this before, but... Because this is ringing bells. And look at that. There's a Corvisquire in particular with Roost. I'm pretty sure I've tested this before. But I guess we'll do it again. We found stall and almost anything goes. Excellent. Let's go ahead and find, let's see here. I want to find Transform as well. Transform. If I could actually do this correctly. Okay. We got lots of Pokemon with Transform. Alright. Is this one slower? 91. Oh, much slower. Okay. And then I just need Pokemon that have, like, okay, the Stomping Tantrum, that'll work. That'll be good. And then this Oricorio also has Roost, so that'll work just fine as well. So I can use both of these to test. And then I'll use my Manaphy to do that. You're a VGC player? I'm a VGC player too. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Oh, my playlist ended, so I have to restart my stuff. So... Oh, this is kind of funny, because I'm, like, actually, like, battling in-game at the same time. So it sounds like this guy is, like, has the Team Star Grunt theme. Alright. I'll just wait for them to hit me. Oh, maybe I was testing Roost and, other stuff. That is true. I also have qualified for the World Championships, yes. I mean, I win VGC room tours as well, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Roost. And then I'll use Transform into Corvisquire. So this is now a normal type Corvisquire. That's it's not common knowledge, but it's fairly, it's not unusual knowledge. Alright, Transform. Okay. And let's see what type it claims I am. It claims I am a flying type. That's a Terra type of bug. So I'll switch to Manaphy. And I will just use Sleep Talk. Actually, I'll heal it. Yes, I did go 5-3 at Worlds this year. I used a Calyrex Ice Balance team. Sorry, Derp. I don't know what glazing it means, but if that's a compliment, then that is excellent. Alright, so now I'll use Stomping Tantrum into this guy. Wow, it's faster. This Manaphy is really slow. Yep, it's immune. So it is actually a flying type. So Showdown gets the mechanic correct. So we'll also test with Oricorio. I need to switch both of these guys out. I am testing the interaction of Roost with Transform, which I'm pretty sure I understand at this point. And so I think I know what's going on. I think this is actually a server-side bug, though. Alright, let's go ahead. I need to kill a turn, and I'll switch back to Appleton. Willy Wobbs, what is your, which local did I fight you at? Or did I fight you at multiple locals? Can you help test on the site? Yes, I may have tests that I will need assistance with on Showdown itself. It just kind of depends on the test. But if I need help, I do ask the chat. Oh, thank goodness I didn't die. That actually would have been really bad. Oh, yes, I do remember that. That was a good game. I wish I fought more Miraidon at Worlds. I had lots of practice against Miraidon leading up to it. But I didn't play a single Miraidon at Worlds. Good work, Appleton, for not dying. It still claims to be a fire and flying type. I have no reason to just trust it. Oh, wait. This isn't going to kill me, is it? Okay, good. And yep, it is still immune. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch back over to this guy. What was your first started? You mean starter? My first starter was Venusaur in Pokemon Fire Red. So yeah, this is okay. So yeah, this guy is wrong. All right, this is not how the mechanic actually works. I do want to record a game that's not National at X for this, but I also want to take a look at this guy. So actually we'll need help here on Showdown in a second. So let's see, when it does transform, what does it send along? Does it send anything? Does it claim to send anything along? Transform from ability imposter. So it just says transform. I don't remember if that's on the server or the client. If the server sends along that information or if the client does. I assume it has to be the server because that's how we send over like abilities and stuff. Let me think about how that's done. Maybe trapped. Maybe trapped. That's what I want to look for. Because that's around the same area. That is not on here. Oh, that's too many things. You are trapped? What's the thing that shows up when you use Shadow Tag? Trying to remember. I'm thinking that Transform is sending this along, though. Let me actually look at Transform itself. That might help. transform into... Oh, let's see. Does that... Okay. Set species. Set type. Known type. Apparent type. Keep track of what type the client sees for this Pokemon. So that's probably what's going on here, is this apparent type is getting sent. Let's take a look at apparent type and see if that's sent along any other time. There's a... Oh, it happens a lot. Let's see here. That's all sent. Yeah, this is the maybe trap stuff. Okay, there we go. I think that's what's going on, is that it is a server bug. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it is a server bug. So I'm going to mark it as one. Transform and roost. And roost types. Okay. This is a bug. If you use roost, then transform into that Pokemon that used roost. It copies the typing they have before roost. So, for example, the transformed Corvisquire should really be flying type, and the transformed, what's it called? And the a transformed Mandibuzz should really be dark flying type. The server is sending over the type of the Pokemon at the time of transform, which is after roost, and is accurately reporting and is using the types of the Pokemon after roost is considered, i.e. normal and dark. In this case, it should send over the types of Pokemon pre-roost. So I'm like 90% sure this is a server bug and not a client bug. Okay. Now anyway, I actually want to test this on Showdown. I see what you're saying here. You gave it Z Iron Head along with Sacred Sword, Behemoth Blade, and see that's normal. If you give it Iron Head and Behemoth Blade, then it's going to transform into Behemoth Blade if you give it the Rested Sword item. So that's normal as well. And then Pokemon's and then the team builder's rejecting it because it's saying you have multiple of the same move, which you do. Anyway, so I do need somebody to help test this. Let me do this in OU. That'll be a nice format to test in. So let's see here. If somebody could bring a Ditto, that would be excellent. And then I'll bring the Mandibuzz. So it doesn't have to be the teleport thing. You can just use regular transform. It doesn't have anything to do with pivoting. So I'll just do Roost, Sleep Talk. And I don't know. I'll give it the item of a Sticky Barb. And I'll do the same thing for Corvisquire. Sticky Barb. And Roost, Sleep Talk. Alright. So if somebody could bring a Ditto, And I'll bring also a Pokemon with EQ, so Gliscor will work. Imposter Limber, please. And you'll need to bring another Pokemon as well so you can switch out. Oh, they sent a nice message to me, but they went offline. Okay, what is your Showdown account, Ludicolo Blue? Ludicolo Blue. All right. Ludicolo Blue. Oh, I forgot to add EVs. Much better. Is this the Cassiopeia theme? I really like this one. Oh, it says Penny Battle Music. I'm pretty sure that's Cassiopeia. Alright. So, lead with Ludicolo and then switch to Ditto turn 1. I need to take damage. I need to take damage first, so don't use Transform straight away. Just switch to Ludicolo. I need to take damage so I can actually use Roost, of course. Penny has... Yeah, exactly. See, the thing is, that's not even a spoiler. Like, cause if you know that, then it's like... Like, it's not even like... Like, if you know those two character names, then it's not a spoiler that the one is the other. Like, you would have had to, like, play, like, an hour of Scarlet and Violet and then put it down. Oh. Why is your Ditto faster? I guess I'll fix that. I guess I'll add some speed EVs. I didn't even think about that. I don't... Why is your Ditto faster? I'm pretty sure your Ditto should not be faster there. But, like, did you put Choice Scarf on it or something? Before Quick Powder? Yeah, no. I don't think it's even in the game, though. I'm pretty sure they removed that. Alright. Now, this Mandibuzz is faster than even max speed Ditto. So I should be able to Roost before the transform. Yep, it just reports Dark type. Alright, so stay in, please. I will use Earthquake, and then we'll double switch, and then we'll do the same thing with Corvisquire. Alright, test with Earthquake. They do alpha if used. Wait, why'd you forfeit? Oh, you have to go. Okay, all right, that's fine. So I'll need someone else to volunteer to help, since Ludicolo Blue had to go. They thought if you attack the target, yeah. All right. Can you bring a Ditto and then any filler Pokemon, Skyman? Do not bring Imposter. Do not bring Choice Scarf. Just a regular old Ditto with Limber. And I will challenge you to OU for this. And basically, just, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just literally, like, just make a default Ditto. And then one other Pokemon as well. DaWoblefet, can we do Cacnea turn tours as turrets wake to throw? Let's say, no, I'm streaming right now. Alright, perfect. We got an Aloe. Alright, so do not lead with Ditto because I need to take damage with my Mandibuzz first. So I can use Roost. I've given it a Sticky Barb so it can take damage. So just like lead Aloe and switch to Ditto turn 1. Perfect. And then you can transform into the Mandibuzz. You gave it Imposter. It cannot have Imposter. Hello, King Neo, dude. That's because Raging Bull's type is determined by form, and Revelation Dance's type is determined by attacker type. Okay, now I'll use Roost, transform, and now I'm going to use Earthquake into this, and it will not do anything. Because it'll actually be Flying type. It's reporting as Dark type, but it really is Dark and Flying type. So just use Sleep Talk, basically, for a bit, Skyman. I'm going to use Earthquake. Yep, and you can see it's completely immune. I'm going to use Earthquake again just because I used Roost last turn. It wouldn't have affected anything, but just to show it. Okay, now I'm going to switch to Corvisquire. You can switch out Ditto into Aloe, and then switch back into Ditto again, and you can use Roost into my Corvisquire. So now I'll use Roost, and now you'll transform. See, now it reports you as normal type. And now I'll go into Gliscor, and I'll still use EQ. You're still nothing. Sleep Talk, still nothing. Alright. Thank you very much. Oh, you had made this game private. I'll fix that. Alright. Also, to be clear, this has nothing to do with pivoting. Alright. There we go. We got that one taken care of, which is excellent. Alright, we've got several more bugs to go through. But, let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll do a couple more. I've been going for about an hour and a half. Once I hit about the hour and a half mark, I think I'll end it there. So we'll see how many more we can get through. Alright, let's see here. I was using a team builder to record my cartridge Pokemon. My Milotic was this specific spread. The sliders won't let me go to 252 on attack, special defense, and speed. I can type 252, but they won't slide past 248. Tangentially is a way to prevent the automatic 0 special attack IV assignment. There is no 0 special attack IV assignment. Kept messing up my sketch, imprison, transform, Spirigal. In case I sketch a special move, I want to use it without transforming. So let's see here. So they're saying their smear goal. So they had a smear goal with sketch. They said sketch, imprison, transform. Okay, that's kind of weird, but so those are its only moves? Doesn't report as 0 special attack to me. They must have meant 0 attack. But they said special move, so. Yep. So these are actually not, this is not actually a bug. Because this person is just reporting that they're like, when they put in specific IVs, it's not letting them actually like set things. So that's not actually a bug. So not a bug here. Or crap, handled that pretty well. Because it's not affecting the stat changes. Okay. I appreciate that you like them, Skyman. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next one by Puke. This one looks like a complicated one. We have 2 devs who have posted on it. Let's see here. Negating the boosts and lowers parameters in move search doesn't seem to work properly. I can't upload a screenshot, but MS lowers attack excludes all moves except status moves that boost or lower stats and attacks that lower stats, not boost them. Moves that lower attack are naturally excluded. But I would expect that search to include moves like Protect, which do things unrelated to stat changes. I would agree. Command MS boost attack similarly excludes all but status moves. Okay. Yeah. This is a bug. I'd say it's a bug. Move search with boosts or lowers stats arguments. Yep. Looks like a bug to me. All right. Next up, we have a bug report client, which is unmarked. So when I hover over Pokemon, I used to show the stats. It no longer does. I downloaded Rand's tooltip again, thinking that was the problem. It wasn't. Maybe it's a problem with my computer IDK. I can send the video to mods if they need it on Discord. Okay. Let's see here. They have been online since then. There's not enough details here for us to be able to help. It sounds like a caching issue to me. Try doing Control plus F5 or Google how to hard refresh in your particular browser. Not a bug. All right, we're rolling through these. The next one we have is a mechanics bug. Scrappy didn't land triple arrows on Terra Ghost slacking. I'd have to play another game to see. All right. All right, who wants to help me? Use Scrappy triple arrows on Terra Ghost slacking. You got it, Maggie? Or Magical Archer? That's fine with me. All right, you can use the slacking. I'll use the Scrappy Decidueye. All right. Triple arrows. All right. I'll challenge you to OU. This is definitely because of wheezing. Seems to work fine to me. Perhaps you were playing in a doubles format where neutralizing gas wheezing was active as well. Impossible to tell with no replay. Oh, I put overgrow. Sorry, that's my fault. I could have swore I clicked Scrappy, but I must not have. Yeah, Weezing seems very plausible to me. I mean, they didn't say. I don't know if this person has any other post. This is their only post, so. Yep. All right. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, I almost clicked delete thread. I don't want delete thread. I want to move it to closed bug reports. Alright. Let's go on to our next one. Bug report unsure. Silverleaf's form shows up in Terra preview, but not in Team preview. Oh my gosh. So, okay. Silverleaf's form shows up in the Terra preview, but not in Team preview. Okay, I don't think this is actually a bug. Because this is not... I don't think... so there's... Okay. Their screenshots are not working, because they probably posted from Discord, but... Not the default Terra types with the sprites that show up next to them. Simply start a NatDex Terra team preview with a Silverleaf form and it reveals the type. Okay. So I imagine because Silverleaf doesn't have its type revealed in team preview, right? Let's look at the, what's it called? Let me do it like this. I think that should get it. No, it's like Arceus. Nope, that's not it. Like this? This get me what I need. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We anonymize. Oh, that's interesting, actually. So, team preview. Okay, actually, this might actually be a bug. So Silverleaf is present here. But if Terra Team Preview is present... then it reveals the types there. But they should be anonymous here. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, it's anonymous here, which is correct. It's anonymous like how Urshifu is anonymous. So I think what they're saying is Silverleaf's form shows up in the Terra preview, but not in Team preview. Okay, this is not... This is not a bug. This is not a bug. In Gen 8, the most recent games with Silverleaf in them, Silverleaf's form is not revealed at Team Preview. However, Arceus in Gen 9, Arceus's form in Gen 9 is revealed at Team Preview, but Silverleaf isn't in the game, so it's assumed to have the same behavior as it did in past generations, just like how Urshifu does this generation. What's another example of that? Yeah, Greninja or whatever, but that's like a little bit out of date. Hey, DaWoblefet, will Reg F be available on ladder in preparation for the Grand Challenge? It's an official tournament, and there's currently no place to practice with it, so it'd be really helpful. Well, Desmond Ainscoat, you are behind on your news. The post was corrected. If you go look at your source for the Grand Challenge, I'm sure it's already been updated to report that it's not actually Reg F anymore. It is has been updated to be Reg H. It was confirmed to be a typo. Otherwise, yes, I would have added it. Tarot. Oh, I see what they're saying, though. Because Terratype Preview is, like, saying that the sprites themselves are, like, leaking the information. Right? So, actually, this isn't a bug with national decks. So, let's go ahead, let me test this out. So, if I do this guy, and I'll do Urshifu. Let me do, like, Ubers for this. And then I do, I don't know, Surging Strikes, Close Combat. Let me give it a different Terra type. I'll give it a Terra type. Oh, not that. Terra type of Fire. So, okay. And then let me do, not Silvally, but let me do Arceus. And let me do Extreme Speed, and I'll give it the Fairy Plate, or what's a Fairy Plate called? Pixie Plate. And I'll give it a Terra type of Electric. And I'll give it, it doesn't really matter what I give it. Okay. So, let's try these guys. So, could I, is anyone available that I can challenge somebody to, I guess anything goes? No, just Ubers. Ubers will work just fine. Yeah, if I could challenge someone to Ubers, please. Oh, this should be Arceus Fairy. We'll just fix the whole thing. Alright. So, I'll challenge you to Uber. You can bring anything you want. It doesn't matter. I do need to send a custom challenge, though. Challenge Gen 9 Ubers. Terra type preview. It's stupid thing. Just bring anything at all. It doesn't even matter. I'm just going to be taking a screenshot in Toon Preview. Okay. So, they're saying that it's revealed via this. Let's see here. I mean, I don't think it's revealing Urshifu. Because that's grass, and that's the type. So I guess it's like saying that that's the type for that one. Because it probably is because this is a shared sprite, though. Let me look at the actual sprite sheet. Okay, Silvally does have the different sprites here. And then Urshifu. How is this organized? I cannot tell what's going on here. The order on here is like really weird. Yeah, I don't even see Urshifu, and you guys definitely won't be able to see it. It's gonna be way too small for you guys. Yeah, so I guess I understand what they're saying. So let me just take a screenshot of this. I don't know. It might still actually be a bug. I think that actually might possibly be conceived as a bug. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. This is a bug, but it's not super clear what the correct fix is. Right? I mean, I'm pretty sure Silverleaf doesn't have sprites at Team Preview, does it? In Gen 8? I'm not crazy, am I? I mean, Showdown doesn't implement it that way. I'm like 90% sure it doesn't have the unique sprites implemented at Preview. So I think I'll do this. I'll forfeit as well. And I'll save the replay. And then I'll do this. And then we'll do the same thing, but I'll do it with Silverleaf. And then I guess I'll challenge the National Dex Ubers. I don't know. I'll give it Sleep Talk. National Dex Ubers. Looks valid enough to me. Ubers. Okay, so I need to send a challenge to that format. National Dex Ubers. At Terra Type Preview. Again, you can just bring whatever you need. Or just bring anything Magical Archer. It's just going to be a Team Preview screenshot as well here. Yeah. So it is, like, more obvious. Alright, and then I'll do this as well. Alright. I'm not sure if there's been National Dex policy discussion on whether or not Silverleaf's form should be revealed in National Dex metagames. For now, I'll assume the bug is not using a generic form for Silverleaf in Terra Type Preview. Generic for Silverleaf's sprite in Terra Type Preview. However, I should also mention that is the harder fix of the two, as opposed to just changing National Dex policy. Not sure which will be done. Okay. So this is really a question of OMs, and it's Silverleaf's form at Team Preview and Terra Type Preview. All right, I'll send this off to some of the National Dex guys, and see what they have to say about it. I believe I've been streaming for over an hour and a half now. Yep, I've been going for about an hour and 45 minutes. That one took a little bit to get done. So, I will go ahead and I'll end it there. Thanks all for coming out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Till next time, have a good one.